There are calls for journalists to ensure the fight against COVID-19 is not abandoned in the heat of election campaigns now that the political landscape is getting heated. Ghana heads to the polls in less than 5 months, and stakeholders are concerned partisan politics will overshadow the fight against coronavirus. At the launch of the 25th Ghana Journalist Award, Executive Chairman of Jonah Capital, Jonah, charged the media to keep the focus on the pandemic. Mamiesi Thompson has more.
The world is adjusting as many try to live the new normal, but with barely 5 months to a crucial election preceded by pockets of violence at voter ID registration centers, Executive Chairman of Jonah Capital, Jonah, foresees media attention being swayed from the pandemic.
It is therefore charge the media not to sacrifice the fight against corona for political campaign, election campaign. You have a unique responsibility in this fight. And as I said, you have to keep us, all of us, focused and to ensure that we don't drop our guards. These are very difficult times indeed, Mr. Chairman. Whilst locating and juicy political stories, headlines, and streaming will soon be clamoring for your attention and platforms. Ladies and gentlemen, please don't let this happen at the expense of the attention that you have to pay to the fight against COVID. I have the utmost confidence in the GTA's ability to rise to the occasion. Indeed, it is refreshing to note that the GTA, in appreciation of the challenges imposed by COVID-19, intends to organize this year's media events virtually. This strong showing of leadership by the GTA gives you the moral right to demand safety from all our stakeholders, including our politicians.
The GJ Awards is meant to maintain high journalistic standards, and in a time of uncertainties, the stakes for journalists are even higher. Chief Director of Parliamentary Affairs Ministry, Dr. Evans Agridako, reiterates the media's obligation to protect peaceful coexistence in Ghana.
When the laws are with the men, they are the best of animals. When they are separated from the laws, they are the worst of animals. So we are operating under a constitution that will constrain our behavior and literally, force us to be free, in the words of J.J. Rousseau. So the media's role is critical, and that is why I said that they will give meaning to democracy. We are talking about rights, which is critical, which is an enabling right. That's the freedom of speech, which is an enabling right. And that is where you fit in. If you relegate your duties and responsibilities to the background, we will suffer for it as a country.
Meanwhile, this year's GJ Award ceremony is slated for October 24, and entries will be accepted virtually. President Avil Monehins reports on COVID-19 will be highlighted.
We have created a special category for journalists, and these rewards will not only go to individual journalists. We'll look at journalists who have hosted, who continue to host quality programs relative to COVID-19. We'll look at radio and TV stations which are outstanding in the coverage of COVID-19. We also look at other factors, everything COVID-19. And so, in fact, these categories will dominate the entire 2020 awards, and we are encouraging journalists who have sacrificed during this period, journalists who have given up ownership of their lives in the service of this nation in these hellishly difficult circumstances. Please rest assured that your sacrifices will not be in vain. The GJ is so caring, and the GJ will mobilize whatever resources at its disposal to invest in this category and to honor handsomely journalists who have made these sacrifices.
Mamiesi Thompson reporting for JoyNews.